This is Madame Elisette. We are up in a village on a mountaintop across from the citadel in a village called Dondon. And she is the secretary of a very large cooperative that grows and processes coffee up here. They have 2000 une cooperative, 2000? No, 1200. She has 1,200 people in the cooperative, so this is a huge cooperative. And what they do is they pick these are the berries right off the bush, the coffee berries, and into the pool they go. They bring them in the baskets, and then it gets washed in the water here. The whole cooperative is totally organic. They have 2 cargo ships, 2 containers that go out of here. I'm not sure if he said every month or every year, that go to the States, and then they roast and bag the coffee and sell it all over the States and Canada. It's called Café Citadel. Café Citadel?
Yeah, Café Citadel.
Coffee Citadel. Okay? Got it, Philomene. Here comes one of the farmers with his coffee beans. Okay. Bonsoir. He's picked his coffee and brought him in, and now he participates in a cooperative. Okay. So. So combien est au jour you reckon dans l'eau?
Chaque jour qu'on roule les autres fait, il était passé un jour.
They spend one day in the water, and then après ça. There he goes.
Ici c'est flottant.
So you take out vert. So they're picking out the beans that are green. They float to the top, and woes go rete amba. So it's an easy way to pick the green berries easily without having to sort them one by hand. They pour it into the bucket of water, and then the green ones float to the top, and they can get rid of them, and the red ones stay in the bottom. The red ones are the ones they want. That was quick. In Puerto Rico, Wayne and I watched them put all the berries on a table, and they did it by hand, one by one. This is a much smarter and faster way to do it. I have had the explanation that Madame Lisa says that you pull this big plug over here, and after that then all the berries go down that pipe into that machine, and in that machine they take off all the skin of the berries because you want the coffee seed, the coffee bean that's inside. And, okay, so Philome's going to help me here. After that machine takes the skin off, the berries go into this first basin over here, and they fill it up with water again. And they pass day after day after day until they've passed through 5 different basins. So they're very, very clean by then, and the skin is off. And then after that, they put the skin from the berries that they've taken off over here in a pile, and that is reused in a compost system, and the compost is then put back onto the earth to help the plants grow, because everything in this cooperative is organic. And then after the berries have been washed, or the seeds have been washed 5 times in those basins, they take them over to another big concrete area beside us here, which we can show you over here, and they put the coffee beans in the sun. Là? So you can see the big. Okay. So all the skin is off, and the seeds are all clean, but they're still really wet and they're not dry. So they spread them all out there by hand in that area. You can see the sacks that are filled up, and once they're dry, then they put them in the sack. And that is what is transported to the States. And then they need to be roasted and processed further after that. So the raw berries are what actually leave Don Don for the States.